Hello everyone. First off, I just want to say I hope everyone is staying safe during this whole pandemic that we're facing these last few weeks, and everyone just continue to practice social distancing for the sake of everyone's health. So my biography assignment was on John Locke, so I'm going to give you some information about him. So about John Locke, he was born on August 29th, 1632. He was born in Rington, England. He's the son of Angus Keene and John Locke Sr. He attended Westminster School for 6 years and then furthered his education at the Christ Church in Oxford. He majored in medicine and graduated with a license to practice. In 1668, Locke became a member of Royal Society. After he graduated from college, Locke became a very successful philosopher. He ended up passing away on October 28, 1704. So some of Locke's theories. His main one was the Commonwealth learning, which empowers people through learning that leads to economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental conservation. This whole theory was based upon intellectual property, which is a work or invention that is the result of creativity, such as a manuscript or design to which one can patent. So this is someone creating their own idea and being able to say it was their own idea, and everyone able to bounce other ideas and theories off of it to make it the best possible. Educational ideas that he had were about accountability and open access. This refers to students learning information to help them on their own instead of sitting through a lecture or reading a textbook. In an article written by John Wileninski, a Stanford graduate, it states, "What has become clear to me through this work of open access to research is how students gain an entirely inadequate view of intellectual property in the course of their work." So some of Locke's other theories. Locke believed that parents play the biggest role involving their child's education. He believed children learn best when they are faced with different life situations. He also believed that training the body through hardships would benefit a student trying to achieve a goal. So say someone is going through a tough time, this will help them be able to realize and analyze a certain situation and find the best way to overcome a problem or the best way to come to a solution. If parents can influence children's ideas of education, they have a better chance of being motivated as they get older. And this is one of Locke's major theories that he believed in. If children were able to show that education was a fun thing to learn and that it was an easy thing to stay motivated at, children at a young age would understand it and follow that for the rest of their lives. Locke believed students learn best when they teach themselves, and this relates to the laissez-faireism education theory that we've talked about, which is, as we know, if you go to a laissez-faireism school, you have little to no construction. You can really teach yourself what you want. There are no teachers. We just use different specialists that will help if a child is in need of help. But other than that, it's all a lot of hands-on activity, bouncing ideas off of your peers and doing everything you can to learn on your own. So Locke had a lot of respect for childhood intellect along with their play. In an article written by Gregory Bynum, it states, "Being satisfied that they can act freely in education as they do in other things." So like I said before, this comes back to, say kids go outside and play in the yard all day. If they're able to find fun in this, and us teachers are able to provide fun within our lessons and the instruction we are giving them, they will be able to stay focused, motivated, and this will help them in the long run as they go through their whole educational career. Children at a young age understand more than we think. So say we are giving children bad ideas from the beginning of their life about education and not being motivated, this could affect them in the long run, and as they continue to go through school, they may feel that education isn't as important as they think it is, and that education isn't really needed to succeed in life. Children may be faced with experience at a young age that can shape them for the rest of their lives, as I said. Locke believed that we need to show children education is an important thing for the rest of their lives. Some critiques. Locke had when he was publishing these ideas and theories. Locke's theory of laissez-faireism was not a theory many other educators and philosophers agreed with. This was because it went against the traditional education we usually see as putting students into a classroom and having a higher education teacher or adult provide information to these children. And a lot of people didn't understand how children would be able to learn on their own without someone teaching them new information. But this was why Locke stuck to his theory so much, because he knew and he felt that a child's mind was able to be expanded and their knowledge was able to be expanded if they were able to stay motivated and teach themselves through different lessons in different ways. Locke stuck with his beliefs for his whole life and continued to work to find ways to prove laissez-faireism can help students with education. Some educational writings, Locke had a lot of different philosophies and ideas. He helped contribute to a lot of different things, such as his most famous one is called The Essay. He played a part in the Declaration of Independence. He played a part in a lot of different philosophies that are still used to this day. John Locke's educational writings gave me a lot of insight on his beliefs. Locke believes that people can create wealth and opportunity through education along with life experiences. Locke also believes that the knowledge that comes naturally to someone could be greater than any knowledge obtained during educational instruction. So as we look back many, many years ago, before education was really brought into place and something that everyone had to partake in, many people have created some of the most amazing objects, some of the most amazing ideas without an education. They just have their natural knowledge that has helped them produce these different things, and that has helped them with ideas and philosophies that today we still use. As humans, we need to use the natural knowledge we pose and just realize how many amazing things can be created through this. We don't always need someone instructing us. If we are able to self-motivate ourselves to come to a conclusion of how we want to learn and what we need to learn, and Locke believed that all came at a young age, and if we're able to put that into children's heads, we can make them very successful from a young age. And these are my citations. And I just want to say thank you all for listening. I hope everyone's staying safe during this quarantine, and we'll be back stronger than ever next year. Thank you.